What day is it?
Wait.
It's a Wednesday in Seattle. Maybe it's Thursday. Nothing appears to be special about this day.
Hi.
Unless to you, every day is a struggle. Ask Skylar. There's no day off when you're a 17-year-old trying to stay sober.
Thank you.
You wouldn't know her story just by passing by. But today,
A little bit nervous to be here, but super excited.
she's ready to share.
I actually had no control over what I was doing. Like, I had to do the drugs I was doing.
Early sophomore year, she became hooked on opioids, suddenly a slave to addiction, just like her dad. Then a dark, painful spiral for 2 years, ending in an attempt to take her own life.
I was in the hospital for a while. I got sent to the psych ward, and that's when I realized, like, this is getting way too out of hand. Like, if I keep going down this path, I'm gonna end up like my dad, who I still resent. And then I have a few friends who are still in addiction, and that is terrifying, because I'll see them every once in a while, and they'll be like, oh my God, yeah, like, I overdosed this weekend, as if it was just like a casual thing, but it's like, you could have died.
Senior year is at interagency high school, where teens like her find it easier to get back on track. But after school,
It's like not even out. Change, let's just change it.
she's here in an old classroom with a first-of-its-kind after-school program, giving teens like her the chance to take their lives back.
We get to do fun stuff while being sober.
It's called Bridges.
A lot of the times, you know, when you're getting sober at 15 or 16, you're like, my life is over forever. You know what I mean?
But this is a place for healing, with other teens just like her. A peer-to-peer model program now 3 years old. Students are the ones in charge, free of the overwhelming pressure to conform and open to be themselves.
Don't make bad decisions.
Those teenagers are so used to people forcing them to do stuff. Because as long as this is their space, you know, it's all part of the process of empowering them.
Teens like Skylar
It's very comfortable, like emotionally comfortable to be here in this room and like spend time with these people.
and Rose.
My everyday life, I used to go to school and get high with my friends and then come home, sleep.
And Ben.
We all have one thing in common, and that's being sober.
We also have a monthly budget that we post up on the wall, so it kind of teaches some budgeting skills. We've done some really cool stuff.
So I think it's like really cool to be like part of a community and be able to be listened to by other people.
Bye guys, thank you.
And feel in control again.
I also see people who are similar to me in many ways, and I see them succeed, which really inspires me a lot.
It's ongoing work.
It's saved my life and many others.
Now the work happening in that little classroom is getting a big boost.
We are getting the support in the community. People like Ben, Macklemore.
Ben Hagerty, known to the world as Grammy-winning Macklemore, has been in their shoes too, so he reached out to help.
Bridges is doing incredible work with young people in recovery and that have the same disease that I have.
Despite the fame and fortune, Hagerty has been open about his lifelong struggle with addiction. And today, he serves as a role model for these teens who could use the hope.
And I think that that's what we as human beings are striving for, is to be seen, is to be heard, is to be part of a community. Come have a place where we can see each other, where we can talk about recovery, where we can recover together.
Using his stardom, Hagerty and his wife Tricia have held a number of events to raise money for Bridges, including a fundraising event recently at his home with a special guest who was invited to speak.
I have 10 months sober time now.
Stepping out of the darkness and sharing her story.
And I was lucky enough to have a mom who put in so much work to get me into rehab and to get me the help that I needed and to pay for therapy.
And I hope that, you know, if there's a young person watching this, it's like there's something that might resonate. And Bridges is doing an amazing job with the activities, with the meetings that they're doing, giving kids something to do that's clean, sober, and fun. You know, that's what we all
A
want.
big part of being in recovery is also helping other people. So whatever I can do to help other people.
Stepping out of the darkness and into the light.
I thought I was going to be more scared than I was, and then I went up and it was actually really fun.
Today, Skylar is confident brighter days are ahead. But today is just today.
Just today, I'm just going to stay sober for today. I hope tomorrow that I wake up in a good mood and I go to school and I do my schoolwork and then I go home and everything's good.
So do we.
Yeah.
So do we. With photojournalist Jay Harvey, Jake Wittenberg, King 5 News.